So this past weekend, I ran a half marathon. I have gone through my 42 years of life, not really ever believing or having any kind of desire to do any kind of running. Like running is one of my least favorite things to do. I think, in fact, I probably actually dislike it if I'm not playing any sports or chasing a ball or chasing someone. So long distance running is not something that I'd ever thought about doing. But about a months ago, a group of friends, childhood friends of mine, people that I've grown up with, had signed up for a marathon that was close to my house. So we currently live, hundreds of miles away. So they were coming in town to visit to run a half marathon, and I was like, cool. I have no interest in doing it, but you all have fun. We'll come meet up and hang out, whatever it is. About a month ago, one of my friends hurt his ankle and was unable to make the run. So, I didn't really expect to step in. I thought my wife was going to do it. Bottom line. But things happened where she wasn't able to run, did not want that ticket to go to waste. So I decided, yeah, I'll step in. Zero training, zero long distance running. I don't think I had run more than the distance of maybe half a football field all at once. You know, maybe a football field, all at once at one time since at least a decade. I mean, I did a Spartan race about 8 years ago, but even then, like you're running and you're jogging and you're stopping to do obstacles and everything. Anyways, so completely unprepared and really concerned about my legs and my body breaking down, but just continue to do what I do. Like I work out 3 to 4 times a week, maybe 2 to 4 times a week, depending on the week. Nothing intensive, just trying to, stay in at least moderate shape. So the day comes and feeling kind of nervous, but we just show up. We wake up I wake up at 3 o'clock to get there. We go through all the check-ins and I have no idea what to do. I'm just kind of following my friends, and we all gather together. We talk, we hang out, all that quality time stuff. And then we split up. So two of my friends are in the top wave because they have the fastest times or in the fastest group. And then the three of us end up going to the last wave because we've never done it before. And so it takes about an hour from the time that the race starts to when our wave actually gets to go into the course. And for about an hour, I don't think we say much. My two friends and I, my three friends and I, no, my two friends and I, so the three of us just kind of stand there watching wave by wave go. And we don't really say anything to each other. We're just kind of okay being quiet. It was actually kind of nice. It was really peaceful. And then as we start to go, we finally get on the course, and my whole plan was to just walk the first half of every mile, then jog the second half of every mile, just so I don't get caught by the bus that says you're going too slow. So as we start going, and we all kind of just get herded like cattle into the course, and people start walking, some people start jogging. I start walking, then I start walking a little bit faster. And at this point, I'm like, should I put my headphones on or should I just kind of see where everything takes me? And so my phone is with me. I don't put any headphones on and I just start jogging. And at first it's a slow jog, but then I start feeling good. And then I start jogging faster. And then I start moving faster and faster. And then 1 mile creeps up and it's like, I can't believe I've already done a mile. I don't think I've run a mile in over a decade. So then I keep going, and I don't know what it is. Maybe it was the atmosphere, or maybe it's just the subtle competition of trying to pass as many people as possible. But I just started jogging at a pace that I did not know was possible. It's not fast, right? But with no training, under a 12-mile pace per mile for the first 20K or 15K. I think it's pretty good. But as I start running, I don't know what happens. I feel really comfortable. There's no pain. Like I feel soreness already after the first mile, or strain, like muscle strain. Nothing serious, but just my leg muscles know that they're getting overworked, and I'm trying to run I'm trying to go at a pace that's comfortable, but also pretty quick, as well as make sure that the movements I'm doing, I'm not bouncing too high off the ground. Like I'm trying to stay as steady as possible so that there's the least amount of strain on my joints. Again, because I did no training, and I don't even know if the shoes I have are any good. I bought them years ago and wore them maybe like 4 times. So as I run, like I don't even remember what I was thinking about, but it was, I think I ran the first 8.5 miles I didn't really say anything to anybody other than water, thank you, and sorry for when I actually ran into someone who was trying to get some water. But as I ran mile through mile, I wasn't dreading the next mile or next run. It was really odd and freeing. I mean, it took me about 2 hours, 40 minutes to finish the whole thing. And not once did I pull out my phone, nor did I put on any headphones, nor did I talk to anybody other than, asking, saying thank you and all that. I maybe interacted with outside of the people that were the vendor or the people that were helping us. I don't think I interacted with a couple. Like I gave one person with disabilities sign, and she was killing it. I mean, she had something with her leg, and she wasn't able to walk the way that most of us do. But she was going out there and she was doing it, and so I gave her a fist bump, and that gave me chills. It was an interesting feeling. And then I think the lessons. I don't know what it is, but I really enjoyed the experience. And I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that I didn't have any technology with me. I was just in my own thoughts. I had a goal, get from point A to point B, and then some slight competition. How many people can I get ahead of? And just enjoying the experience. It was I think it was one of these things where I was enjoying the journey, even though I had a destination and there were no distractions. It was you get from here to there, you have a course that you follow, and you're not really concerned about anybody else. You're just doing what you have to do to accomplish your goal. And to do that without technology or a phone, I think was really freeing. I don't think I haven't been that at peace in a really long time. I think the last time was October 2023 when I did a somatic breath work activity. So if you don't know what that is, check that out. But yeah, that was my experience. Yeah, one of my favorite parts about the run was around mile 8.5, starting to feel a lot of my muscles cramping. So at mile 7, they had given us some kind of energizer gummies. And so I just remember going off to the side and just walking with a cup of water and just eating gummies, and then people driving by and honking and like waving. And I was like, man, this is an amazing experience. So I think this half marathon has helped me understand, or at least get closer to being able to just really appreciate the journey, even though you have a destination. Hopefully, Riverside, you can cut this up into a nice organized flow. But yeah, this was my experience running a half marathon, and I'm actually never thought I would say this, but excited to do the next one. Hopefully, this was helpful and you got some kind of value out of it. But yeah, thanks for watching.